Alright, so as you can see, I have been practicing my landing on my Aerofly RC, and I think I'm ready to try and mount some landing gear to my tiny trainer and try some landings and takeoffs. So I found a video online already from Flight Test where they mounted some landing gear to an old Bixler they had, and I think I can make that design work for me. So I got some wire and I bent it into my landing gear V. And then I have a couple of wheels that I got from one of my sister's old toys. I drilled a hole all the way through it so that I can mount it, and I have a couple landing gear. I think they are kind of small, but I'm gonna start small, and if I have to go bigger, then I'll just make bigger ones later. But I'll start with these for now just to see how it works. And then I got my ice cream sticks to mount them to, and my zip ties to tie everything down together. So I'm gonna work on my tiny trainer putting these on, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so I realized I was gonna have to build a whole new nose. I figured I was gonna have to guess where the ice cream sticks went in this one to mount them, and I was just afraid I would tear it up and then I would have to build a new one anyway. So I figured it'd be a better idea to have two noses, one without landing gear, and then the new one I'm going to make with landing gear. So these are the formers that actually go inside the nose. They get glued in to strengthen the nose, and you put the pod in between right here, the motor pod. Mine are made out of a stronger foam board that I had lying around, which I installed in this one. This one's taken a couple crashes already to the nose, and it's still running, so this stuff works pretty good. It is heavier than this stuff though, so I did have to remove some material to mitigate the weight, but it works, like I said, very well. So I cut a couple slots in these ones so that I could put the ice cream sticks, slide them inside, and I would then have a place to zip tie my landing gear. The back one will go through the inside, which I'll poke holes in this, and then the front ones will be zip tied through the outside. So going ahead and put this together, and let you guys see what it looks like. Alright, as you can see, this is the new nose. I have the landing gear attached. You can see one of the ice cream sticks here. There's another one. You can see the edge that goes through here, which is now attached to this zip tie, which now is holding the landing gear wire in place. So seems like it has some good bounce. It's pretty steady. It's not shaking or anything. Like I said, I think these are too small, but my initial landing, I'm going to try to land in the parking lot at the field where I fly. If you see my previous FPV video where I flew over the top of it, it's like this reddish dirt. So I'm going to try to take off and land from there, see how it goes. So let me put everything back together and see how it goes. Okay, this is what it looks like with everything put together. See my landing gear, the zip ties, the ice cream sticks, all set to go. I'm going to give it a test run here in the driveway just to see how it runs. I think I found the problem. Just as I thought. They're not straight. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. I tried to straighten it out a little more. I re-put the wheel back on. I actually had to adjust the rudder because it was like really far on one side and just a little bit on the other side. It was really far on one side and just a little bit on the other side, so I had to recalibrate it with my readjust the servos with the controller. So let's see what happens now. It was straightened out. I just need to get a little bit of a run. It doesn't have to go all the way. So let's see what happens. Okay. Let's see if I can just get it to the street. Wait. I bet you I just broke it. No. I thought for sure. Okay. I think I might be able to take off with that. Yes, I think I can take off with that. All right. I could get it going straight enough with some speed, so next test I think is gonna have to be with the wings. We're gonna have to see if we can take off. All right, there's a lot of rocks out here. I had a plan to clean it out, to smooth it a lane for myself. But I didn't bring the pieces I need, so I'm just gonna see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, I'm gonna have to come back. So, first thing we gotta do is yeah, this is really rocky. Really rocky. But we're gonna see how it goes. Takeoff number 1. See what happens. Oh. Oh. There goes that. Just destroyed the wheels on my first takeoff. I didn't even get a chance to leave the ground. What a bummer. Look at that. It left the ground. And screwed everything up though, man. They're all disaligned now. I'm gonna have to tear it all apart. Now. All right, so I just came back from the field about 3 hours ago, and the only reason that is relevant is because I just calmed down enough to actually film this video. I went out to the field, got everything ready, did my thing, came back to the car and realized I had forgot to turn on my POV camera, so I got zero footage from it. So I was, like I said, pretty upset about it. So the good news is, though, that I did have actually this phone on a tripod on the ground filming, and so I did get some footage of it that I will show you, but I just, like I said, that the other footage is better. It would have been closer to the plane. This one I'm probably gonna have to zoom in on and stuff so you can see the plane, but it is what it is. So if you remember the last clip, I just took off and crashed really quick. When I got home, I had to admit that the plane was really not centered the way it should be. It was a little nose heavy, so I had to take some molding clay and stuff it in the tail to balance it out a little better, and that allowed me to move the battery actually closer to the front of the plane, allowing me to secure it better, as it was just hanging. It was really far back. It was just hanging on, and I was afraid it was going to bounce around inside the plane. So in any case, I decided not to take off either. I wanted to make sure the plane could fly first before I try to land and take off. So I just did some hand launches and then came in for some landings. So let's check it out. All right, let's see how it goes. We're actually around it. Right on. No, I just gotta learn how to take off.
But at least I landed. Now I just gotta learn how to take off. We'll see what happens. Alright, so it turns out I didn't have to tear the whole plane apart. All I had to do was bend the V back closer together so that the wheels would touch flat. Wasn't that big of a deal, so hopefully this time I'll remember to turn my camera on, and we'll try this one more time. Alright, try number 2. See how this goes. I might have to adjust the rudder. Feels like the wind's coming from that way. So yep, a lot of wind. Doesn't feel too bad though. I'm gonna go in for a try right now. I need to come in landing all the way around this way is what I need to do. Now let's try it one more time. I'm going to try to land into the wind like you're supposed to. Oh, you're kidding me. I've never done that. It figures. Wow, it's way up there. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get it down. I was hoping it was next to this rock pile so it would come down easy, but it's not going to. I'm going to need to climb up there. Dang, look at that. I totally blew it, huh? So I got it out of the tree, but you can see the wing right here ripped. This whole thing was standing up underneath the rubber bands like that. The whole wing was standing up like this, and I just pushed it back down. I thought this right here ripped, but it looks like it didn't. When the wheels came off too, and then you can see that right there too, dinged up. So I don't know, I'll see if I can fix it. I don't know if I will be able to. We'll see what happens. I don't know, I've kind of been wanting to build a new plane anyways. I've been flying this one for 8 months already. I'm wanting to try something else out, so maybe I will just build a new plane and see what happens. So anyways, thanks for watching.